Hey y'all, it's time for another garden tour. Can you believe that it is growing season? And man, do I have a lot going on and more to come. We're in the greenhouse this morning, so let's take a look at what's still going on in here. I do have a cousin and I still have my neighbor that have yet to come to get their plants. It's just not really time for them to put it in the ground, but it's pretty close. So I would expect them to come get what they want pretty soon. But for now, let's see how they're going. Okay, so up here, I have some more tomatoes. And as you can see, they're doing wonderfully. So some of those may yet go in the garden. It just depends on what my folks want. So we've got all these up here are tomatoes. And then down here, we've got zucchini. And we've got jalapenos. I think mostly those are all jalapenos there. So they're doing wonderful. I may have to, this one's a candy roaster squash. And I think I may have to go ahead and plant these. I don't know. We'll see if they want to come get some. Up here, I still have a couple of zucchinis. They're not doing as well as over there for some reason, but they're doing okay. Right here is the scorpion plant that came up unexpectedly, scorpion ghost pepper. So that's amazing. And down here I have another load of tomatoes. I think there might even be one squash or zucchini, I'm sorry, in here as well. But they're doing really well. And the one that has me most amazed is this one right back here. Now, I know that this baby doesn't look all that great, but let me tell you, I broke that one at the stem, and I immediately put the stem down in the dirt, and it has lived and it's thriving. So that's pretty amazing. I know some of the leaves are a little weak, but that's from having been broken, and I don't see any issue with this. All right, now let's go ahead and go see what is out in the garden. Okay, so here we have the pepper bed, and they're doing well. We got it mulched with straw this last weekend, and the peppers are doing really well. I cannot complain. They are a little bit because it is chilly. And then we're going to take a look at the first tomato bed. And these guys are doing well, even though it has turned off chilly. They seem to be happy. And y'all, listen, I guess in the last video, these plastic snakes I have around scared a few of you, and that was not intentional. These really help with the crows that like to get in the beds and eat my plants. They don't like these snakes, and so they stay away. And that's what they're out here for. Now we have some, of course, the tomatoes that are in these pots. I mulched these as well. And again, I may put some more tomatoes out here in these big tubs. There's this one. These are cherries, if you remember right. I'm not growing the big tomatoes in the buckets at the moment. Here's another bed that I've got peppers in. This one is the one and only scorpion pepper plant that had come up until the one in the greenhouse did. And then we have another carnival pepper plant across from that. And then on this other side, we have the cucumbers, which are doing really well. They seem to really enjoy this mulch. I've noticed, look, if they've got this wonderful flower on here and another one. So I'm really pleased with how these guys are doing. And then here are the green beans. These are the ones that came from Melissa and Jeremy over at Good Simple Living. I'm still growing these guys. I'm not sure if, you know, the lighter color in the leaves is normal. I really don't recall that being like that last year, but I think they're okay. Melissa, if you're watching this video, please let me know down in the comments if these are healthy, and if they're not looking so healthy, what can I do? You know, this is my second year growing these guys, and I really am not certain on most things. So they still look okay though. They're still living. I think they'll start taking off when we warm up. Here's another tomato plant that's in the bucket or tub, whatever you want to call it. And it's doing really well. This is the second tomato bed. All these guys seem to be really happy. Again, don't be afraid of the snake. It's just a plastic snake. So, I'm really pleased. Pretty soon, probably this weekend, I will do I'll need Kyle's help. We'll do the trellising, and I'll show you guys how that's done using this system that I learned from Brian at Next Level Gardening. So we'll go over that next weekend, or this coming weekend. So anyway, I'm really pleased with how these guys are looking. And if you remember, this bed is still empty. I'm waiting for some summer crops to go in here. What I have in here, though, is I have transferred the one and only loofah that came up. I got those seeds from Brian at Next Level Gardening as well. And this is the only one that germinated. It was germinated inside. Got it a little bit mulched around it. I don't want to lose it. But he had said to get it out here before the true leaves came on. And if you look real close, I don't know if you can see it. There's two tiny little leaves trying to come out. And I needed to get it out here like he had asked for. Also, over here on this edge, I have seeds of loofah that I have direct sowed. I don't see any of them coming up yet, but I really can't say I'm expecting them to until it gets warmer. So we'll see. But, you know, keeping those nice and moist. Okay, so these are the herb tubs that are all along my patio back here. And if you look really, really, really close, I have some basil coming up. I'm so excited about that. Got different kinds of basil in here, all mixed in. I don't remember what herbs are in this one, but as you look, you can see they're coming up finally. And then I finally have, I think a couple I'd seen the other day. Yeah, right here, if you look real close. I don't know if you can see it with the light the way it is, but this one, I have not seen anything coming up as of yet. So I might have to re-sow this one, but we'll wait and see yet. And this is the one where my neighbor's mother and my neighbor gave me some chives that had this volunteer tomato, and they're both doing really well. Again, plastic snake, nothing to worry about. I giggle because it was an unintended funny that y'all got a little bit scared about the snake, and I do apologize, but it was kind of funny. So anyway, it's doing really well. These chives are doing great. I certainly cannot complain. Here is the garlic bed, and it's doing really, really well. Some of them are starting to look like they're about ready to harvest. So I might start harvesting come this weekend. I might wait another week. But if you look really close at a couple of them, all we're waiting for are the bottom two leaves to turn yellow or brown. So that one are going, and that one's close. This one back here is pretty close. So I don't know, I might wait another week or so, but I think a few of them are gonna have to be harvested pretty soon. I might just have to do several harvests. Because if you notice, like these over here, they're getting real close to ready. Here's the leafy green bed that we planted last time. We got some stuff coming up. All along in here. I believe these are Swiss chard I put here, but I'd have to double check. As you can see, we do have some things germinating and popping up. And I don't know if y'all can see this, but there is an animal getting in my bed at night, and it's really driving me insane. So it's probably a neighborhood cat. But some stuff is still, you know, coming up, so I can't complain too hard. And there's this rogue, whatever it is. If anybody kind of recognizes what that might be, let me know. Because if it is no good, I want to pull it. So here's the carrot bed. And if you look closely, you can see that there are carrots coming up. And here's the potato bed, the tater bed. Oh, I hope I'm seeing some taters finally coming up over there, but I'm not sure. We'll have to look closer. These guys are ready to start hilling, so I will be getting that done this coming weekend as well. Obviously, the other side is not ready for hilling, but, you know, I still have my fingers crossed and in hopes that we get some stuff. These ones that are here in the middle, these ones are from the russet taters that I put in, and would you just look how thick this is? I mean, there's a bunch of plants coming off that one russet tater that would be right there. And that was a store-bought tater. So that's awesome. I can't wait to see how that goes. And this is the bucket I planted. I'm pretty sure this is the golden one I put in here, and the russet didn't come up. But we'll definitely take a look at it, you know, as time goes on and see what's going on with it. Yeah. See, I'm pretty sure this might be a tater right here coming up. But that definitely right here is not. So we'll get rid of that. And that one is not either. So I don't know. It's possible we still have some more coming up. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, that one just flew in there from somewhere. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, because everything that's planted along this edge is exactly what's planted along that edge. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Now, the russet ones that are down the middle, I wasn't altogether expecting those to come up. I was hopeful, and we did get a few of them to come up. But those were not organic, and they were bought from the store just to see if I could make it work. And I'd say it's slightly working. And there's my girls this morning. One of them moved a nice root over there in their sandbox. What you guys going and hiding for? The people on YouTube want to say hello. Yes. Sounds like we got, whoops, yep, we had 2 of them in there laying. They think they're going to get more grubs, but they just got some, so you're not getting more, ladies. They're good chickens. Spoiled, but good. Okay, you guys. I really am glad that you came along to join me. We'll take a look at the flowering trees. I can never remember what they're called, and some lavender that's going on. And I will then close this video out and let y'all go. And we will take a look at the rest of the garden again next week.